Hello, my name is Arian Smith, and for many years, marijuana has built a bad reputation as the enemy of society. But many people do not realize the beneficial qualities that marijuana can achieve, such as physical and mental health, emotional awareness, and even economic wealth as a whole. According to Eureka on healtheuropa.eu, on September 15, 2020, symptoms of stress were reduced in 93.3% of the track sessions. Marijuana has been relevant since the 60s and 70s and has always been a discussion whether it should be legalized or not. The reason the topic on marijuana is important is because many people are subjected to believing the majority of people who are not even educated on the matter. Today, I will be discussing why marijuana should be legalized. In my speech, you will hear the benefits on marijuana about physical health, the benefits of marijuana on mental and emotional health, and the benefits of marijuana on our economy as a whole. First, many people experience physical pain and aches that take a toll on a person's body eventually. According to thegreatest.com on March 22nd, 2020, marijuana helps forget previous traumatic experiences related to the activity, such as falls or injuries, reduce muscle spasms, and aid in pain relief. Consuming marijuana in any way that helps the body relax and reduce pain is a benefit that most people need. Most people are day in and day out of their jobs, or they are active in other situations that may cause bodily harm or injuries. Also, if marijuana is legalized, many people will have to take medication for pain, injuries. They could use or transition into using marijuana instead of taking pills. According to health.harvard.edu on April 10th, 2020, the most common use for medical marijuana in the United States is for pain control. Now, marijuana isn't strong enough for severe pain, for example, post-surgical pain or broken bone. It is quite effective for chronic pain that plagues millions of Americans, especially as they age. Part of its allure is that it is clearly safer than opioids. It is impossible to overdose on, and it is less addictive. Chronic pain is inevitable as we age, but many people that use marijuana says it allows them to resume their previous activities without feeling completely out of it and disengaged. Now that I have discussed how marijuana can help with physical pain, let's dive into the benefits marijuana has on mental and emotional health. As I stated previously, according to healtheuropa.eu on September 15, 2020, symptoms of stress were reduced in 93.3% of its track sessions. This is evidence in a controlled study that people experience their stress levels to be reduced, and it is important to take in account that stress is a huge factor in today's time and climate. Also, according to the same website, they have conducted a study on depression and found similar results on how people that use marijuana seem to have lower results in experiences with depression. According to the LeafsNation.com, on December 15, 2019, marijuana is also known for its enhancing creativity, and it helps boost one's artistic and musical side. It can also make you more attuned with your inner thoughts and emotions. It is also easier to let things go while under the influence of marijuana. Consuming marijuana can help you understand really what bothers you to your core. Also, it can help you possibly visualize situations that may in other times may seem impossible to solve previously. In other words, things like stress and depression come from within, and marijuana can help release the tension and holds a person down from being happy. With marijuana opening and creating and understanding your problems, the acceptance of your problems may be, marijuana is a great tool to get a hold of your stressors in life. Also, while under the influence of marijuana, it can seem that new solutions or possible answers can be found, while otherwise the answers could have never been thought of in the first place. Now that I have discussed the mental and emotional benefits, I will now elaborate on how legalizing marijuana will strengthen our economy. According to Investopedia.com, on December 11, 2019, Colorado collected more than $302 million in taxes and fees on medical and recreational marijuana. Sales in the state totaled over $1.7 billion Sales in the US were 12.2 billion, and in 2019 alone, it is projected to increase by 31 billion by 2024. It is statistically proven that the legalization of marijuana will increase our economy and will continue to increase our economy's wealth. Also, there are a handful of states that bring in tax for medical marijuana use. So imagine if more states legalize marijuana and the amount of money that can bring in for the US in a whole. According to UHIPNJ.org, on December 23rd, 2019, legalizing cannabis production would give rise to a lot of employment opportunities. Even for individuals who grow crop over several acres and cultivate it, their cost of cultivation involved as well as the cost involved in legalizing cannabis, such as a law enforcement or various social services, but still, the net profit is comparatively higher. Jobs would be created, and that would be a benefit for the economy because more people would be getting paid and less people would be getting unemployed. Truth be told, no matter how many states are fighting the illegalization of marijuana, it is a tough battle to win. In other words, the amount of money spent on keeping marijuana illegal outweighs the cons of weed actually being legal. In conclusion, I have presented the reasons why marijuana should be legalized. I have explained the potential benefits that marijuana possesses and have shown the studies that supported my claims. If my presentation has encouraged you to take action, I implore you to follow with the reaching out to organizations that give your support, spread awareness of the organizations that are working to legalize marijuana in your country. As marijuana continues to get a bad reputation in society, remember what you can do to rewrite its story. Thank you.